Hello and welcome to the Party Dungeon. This is Dungeon Party. As always, I'm your DM, a desk owner, Blake Peebles, and your cast will be joining us shortly. But before we do that, a couple of announcements and a recap. First off, announcements. Big shout out, thank you to our Patreon patrons, Elliot, Nick, Big Money. You are all the bomb.com and we love you quite a bit. Announcement number 2, I own a desk now and there's nothing anyone can do about it. Announcement number 3, continue to share our stuff, continue to like our stuff, subscribe. We love you if you do that. Also comment, because we're a small community, like a really small community right now, so we have the luxury of being able to talk to each and every one of you if you want to talk to us. So take advantage of that. Send your questions, send things you'd like to see from the channel. Do you like this short video format? Would you like more editing? Anything, just let us know, and we can talk to you. It's awesome. Announcement number 4, Halloween episode still going up on Halloween. Check it out. It's gonna be something. It's really dumb, but in a great way, I think. So, and yeah, I think that's all the announcements. So let's move on to the recap. I had to sit up a little bit for that one. Last time on Dungeon Party Show, or just Dungeon Party, whichever you prefer, our group of adventurers finally met up with the woman they had seen in their dreams, her name being Henrietta, they learned, and she was a necromancer. She began to go towards the Graverobber's camp where they had just made some fresh corpses in order to turn those corpses into zombies for her group of zombies, which they discover she's trying to use to get to the city of Remelas, a South Nildorian city south of Bizzleben, where currently one of the generals of the vampiric civil war that's going on is housed. Turns out, Elro wanted to go there too, so they might have some things in common. On the way to the camp, they ran into an elven woman whose name they did not get, who has a cart with a bunch of trinkets and odds and ends and crystals and whatnot in them. They asked her to come with them to the camp so they could collect the barrels of belongings that belonged to the towns nearby that was taken from the graves, and they made their way over there only to find that somebody else was there, and combat was about to begin. That's where we left off on Dungeon Party. So how about you go watch? It'll be fun. I'm gonna sit here and swivel in my desk chair, because that's what I do for fun now. All right, have fun, bye! All right, Nate.
19.
21.
21.
Thuvius.
13.
13.
Elroll.
20 on that. Can that be bleeped out?
Finn.
15.
15. And mystery person whose name is not has not been given yet.
No, it's an 11. It's great. 2 numbers, the same number twice. Amazing. I love it even more than just one.
She doesn't know that she rolled for dice.
No, this is just who Elena is.
Cool. So some stuff happens, and then it is Karasu's turn. You're here.
Karasu.
Oh, you just on my character sheet in my notes.
Yeah, I go sometimes by bird or
I don't think he's told you that's his name.
Yeah, I haven't.
So I really shouldn't have spoiled that for everybody.
Yeah.
Bird, your turn.
No, you said it a few times last episode as well, though, so. Know the lore.
Nick Cheney will know the lore.
Can I just sort of move over to the edge of the wall and sort of take cover in between 2 of those pillars?
Sure, yeah, they're big spikes.
Yeah. I think for now that's all I'm gonna do.
Cool.
I'm just gonna prep.
Nate.
Can I get to the entrance?
20, 25, 30 with a dash. You can.
I'll do that.
55, you're here. You notice that these things have moved to the entrance. And there is now
not sure where it came from. What looks like a beholder right there with a small green creature riding on its head.
And can I bonus action cast Shield of Faith on me?
Yeah.
Cool. And I say, have at it!
Get. Go on, get.
Cool. That makes it this thing's turn. It is gonna run up just fucking right at you.
Good.
Or no, it's this one. 15. Right at you. I don't know why I didn't get this out beforehand. Is big, hulking creature of flesh, just sprinting at you. There's just like drool coming out one of its the side of its mouth. It is gonna run up and just slam its fists down on you twice. The first one is 9 to hit.
Nope.
So you dash that one out of the way with the shield, and some juice is just across your face.
Don't even flinch.
And the next one is a 13 to hit.
Nope.
That one you just sort of duck your way out of either way, and it hits the ground. This thing is squelchy and not pleasant. Finn.
Yeah. How tall is this wall?
I said it last time. It's fairly tall. It's
Okay.
like
You said like around 8-ish?
Yeah, you said 10 feet.
8. Oh, actually, yeah, no, it wasn't tall. It was
Yeah.
10. It was a little taller than a person.
10-ish feet.
So you guys do see the top of something going on here.
Cool. Could it? And what's the box on the side? Yeah.
You can't see in from where you
Oh,
are
okay.
right now.
I didn't know if it was like a
Yeah.
tower or something.
No, that
Man.
doesn't protrude over the top.
If I can see the top of him, could I cast something on him?
Theoretically, yeah.
Could I? Okay.
You see the top of it, and you see a small green creature
right
riding
on top of it?
Yeah.
Alright. Then I'm going to cast Chill Touch on that little green creature.
Is that a touch spell or?
No, it's a 120 feet.
Chill.
Yeah. But I have to hit it.
Figured. On the tiny creature or the big boy?
Tiny creature.
Yeah.
Because that's all. 14.
14 hits. Yeah.
All right. So he will take. Damn it. 1 point of necrotic damage. And
Okay.
it can't regain hit points until the start of my next turn. Until then, the hand will cling to the target. If he is.
Oh, a little hand goes out.
Yeah,
I see.
yeah. If he is undead, maybe not. He will have disadvantage on attack rolls against me.
Cool. So you throw out an icy hand that just sort of like grabs on to its arm. And it goes. It just starts looking over at you, and you see with its 2 hands, it pulls the eye stalks of the thing, sort of in your direction.
Yeah, cool.
Cool. Anything else from you?
I don't think I have any. Yeah, that's it.
Cool. That will make it Thuvius. Your turn.
Can I take a bow shot at this creature?
I'm gonna say it has 3/4 cover from non-magical attacks. You can see like, oh, the little guy you could probably shoot at. The big one probably
Can I
3/4 cover.
attempt to climb the wall in front of me?
Yeah, you can use the spikes to try to climb. Make an athletics check.
Oh, this isn't gonna be good. This is gonna be very bad. 3.
No.
Okay.
You like start pulling yourself up, but then you like hit your head on one of them. You're like, ah, shit.
I'm gonna use the rest of my movement and bonus action dash to try to get around to where.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 45, 25, 50, 55. 55 because you used 5 to get up to it.
Yeah. Okay. I want to just get in there, so I'm just gonna hold.
Cool. Our mystery person.
Well, I am just gonna put my cart somewhere that I think looks like it won't get damaged at all.
Here's your card.
That is
That's huge.
that is
Do you want this fortune
Dude,
cookie to
send
be
you
in
an
the
ask
cart?
her for her name.
No, it's okay. We don't really need the cart.
I'll eat it.
Here. Cart size.
It's a card.
I don't have that spell, so.
Okay, so to be honest, I wasn't listening. Are these walls that I can get through, or do I have to
No.
go around to the entrance?
They're spiked barricades made of wood.
How tall are they?
Like 10 feet tall.
Okay, so I guess I'll just like walk 30 feet towards the entrance, and then how far does that get me?
30. There.
Oh my god, I'm gonna go another. That's it.
Cool.
Exercise is good for your heart.
And she walks. This isn't a run.
I don't want to get mud on my dress.
No, Elroll, your turn. I did put you out of order because you're on the same turn order as somebody else, but it's your turn now.
How much can I see? So I can only see like the top of the little green thing riding the.
You can see a little green thing writing something.
But I can't see much else besides that.
Yeah.
I'm going to go ahead and pass that to Michael.
I got it.
I'm going to go ahead and Sacred Flame the green guy.
Green guy. Cool.
It ignores 3/4 cover and it's
Perfect.
DC 13 deck save.
DC 13 deck save, which he will make with advantage because racial bull. Yeah, that is an 18. And then just a duck under it.
And I hold back.
Alright.
Don't move.
Cool. That brings us down to Henrietta. Can she just do anything from here? She probably can.
Send him.
Shouldn't have any of them with her.
No.
They spend all of combat running.
I just want to see her like flail the coffin, like.
She's just
like,
gonna.
put it
Some
down.
poor farmer is walking through the field and all these zombies run at him. He screams and just walk past him. And just keep going.
Blake has like 9 battle maps ready. He has to switch them every time they get close.
She's just gonna make a beeline straight for the closest corpse. At least that's what it looks like she is doing.
Alright.
Then the other one is going to make a mad dash for over here. He has what? All right, so 30. And is going to use a dash action to leap and climb over there. So the giant Frankenstein's monster like creature, sort of stitched together, made of flesh, just and lands like you hear bones snap in its leg as it hits the ground here. It's actually gonna take some damage for that because it's a 10-foot drop. And just looks at all of you. Cool. So at this point, this guy is going to take a step up here. You see this. Pretty much nobody else does. Place a hand on this thing. It's going to disappear and appear right here. You see a giant floating eyeball with tendrils that are sort of hanging limp around it. And a green dude who's looking real pissed at you on top of it.
It was 1 point.
The only point it's taken. He doesn't have a lot of HP. He's tiny. Cool, Karasu, your turn.
Oh, I went from being in a safe space to being in the
Very
worst
dangerous
place.
Can you guys see like this section of the battle
My
on the map?
cart.
Is the GoPro on?
Yeah, GoPro's on. Oh, yeah, it's fine. Don't worry about it.
It's
The,
blinking on the top.
Yeah, it's recording. The screen just turns off.
so those walls are spiked at the top, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Okay, I guess. Is there any way I could sort of get to one side or the other, or do they have me pretty trapped in there?
You're looking pretty trapped. This ice stock takes theoretically you could be in this space. The ice stock takes up too much room here. But
Okay.
you could try to crawl under some of the spikes to get out, but you're pretty cornered at the moment.
Can I? I want to try to vault over the wall.
Okay. Make an athletics check then.
Okay. Can I?
You might take an attack of opportunity for trying to leave its threat range. Just a warning.
I don't want that.
You might.
Okay. All right. Ooh, it's a 6.
6 will get you about halfway up with an action, and it is going to sort of swing its meaty fist in your
Nice.
direction. It's definitely gonna fucking miss though. 9 to hit.
No.
Cool. And as it misses you, its fist just gets impaled on one of the spikes.
Nice.
So it's gonna take damage, 1 damage from that. So you're like halfway up, just like hanging onto one of the spikes.
Okay. Can I like just scamper over?
What do you? Well, you're not high enough like
Oh, okay.
to get all the way over.
Oh, I just have like
'Cause
my
you're
arm
a
wrapped
six.
around it.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're
Can
like
I,
up on one of the spikes, and you moved your leg out of the way of its fist as it like slammed into a spike.
Can I drop down and attack it now, or no?
Sure.
Okay.
Sure. You can drop. You can drop an attack.
That is 23.
23 will hit. Yeah.
Okay. That one.
As you sort of drop down and sink one of your scimitars just like into its arm.
Okay, and that's 6 damage.
6 damage. Nice. Cool. Now on the ground. Like here-ish. Yep. Cool. Anything else?
I think it's enough for now.
Cool. So the little green thing, it's turn. It is going to take its claws and strike down onto the thing it is riding on top of. And it's gonna hit, and it has an HP of 1. So this thing is gonna explode in a giant gaseous sort of like mucousy sporous explosion, and it is going to. It's gonna get the 4 of you. I think you've just evaded it.
Oh my goodness.
The green thing on top explodes. It's dead as hell.
Oh, the green thing is dead.
The green thing's dead. This thing also exploded. Turns out it wasn't a beholder, just sort of looked like it. But each of you, so that is the 3 of you, I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
With the 3 of whom? Me? Yes.
You can do it.
This guy's at the end of that.
Con save.
Yeah.
It doesn't. It's called encouragement.
8.
8?
15.
15?
5.
Cool, you all fail.
We got gooped.
Yeah, you didn't take that much, so that's fine. You all take 9 points of poison damage as it just explodes into you. The impact doesn't hurt so much, but the poison like forces its way into your lungs. And you all feel like you're having a little bit of a hard time breathing. Yeah, you all start to cough, and you don't feel good. Something has taken root in the 3 of your lungs. Doesn't seem to affect this big boy.
Are we poisoned?
You're not poisoned.
Big thanks for me.
Nice.
Cool. Elrond, it is your turn.
I'm going to bonus action healing light myself.
Cool.
Ooh, look at that.
I
Full
didn't-
health. And then I'm going to.
Yeah, you're after. I put him too far behind.
Oh.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to action. Sacred Flame, the big boy right there. Dex
Cool.
save 13.
Dex save 13. That's a 5.
Oh, well.
Oh, well, actually, sorry. He does get advantage.
Oh.
That's a 4.
He takes 6 radiant damage.
6 radiant damage. Cool. Yeah, cool. Radiant damage. Cool, and that will make it Nate's turn.
Okay. Okay, I'm just gonna attack big guy in front of me.
Cool.
18.
18 will hit, yeah.
Can I make that a divine smite?
You certainly can.
Thank you.
It is your divine right.
Thank you so much.
Everyone feels we were robbed.
You just start dancing right when it changed. That's tough.
So 10 regular damage and then 10 radiant damage.
Nice, cool. Yeah, you sink your axe into it and then it explodes and just chunks of flesh fly out from it.
Cool. And since I have all my movement, is there any way I can get around it?
It's pretty much taken up the whole thing.
Okay.
You could try to like vault over it, or
I will do that.
cool. We'll call that an acrobatics check.
Not athletics?
No, it requires more finesse than just brute strength, I think.
Fine. 15?
15's enough to get you up on top of it. So you use the momentum of your axe to just like jump your way up, and you land just sort of on his shoulders a little bit.
And is that all my movement, I'm guessing?
That is all your movement, yeah. You could probably slide down to the ground if you wanted to.
No, might as well if I'm up there.
Cool. You're on there.
Just try it one more time. I'm sure it'll work.
Okay.
It doesn't matter for long, because it is its turn, and it's going to try to grapple you. So make a athletics or acrobatics check.
Grapple you.
I am rolling fucking garbage today. Jeez.
Tables turn.
7.
Yeah, all this elf energy.
So you just sort of move your foot out of the way.
Yeah.
And it's gonna just be angry and sort of run with you on its back. 30, and since it took an action, it can't do the thing it wanted to do, which was slam you into the wall. But you are now on its back as it's running in.
Cool.
And the plague mask guy sort of takes a step back and looks a little bit nervous. Finn.
Yeah. Oh, is that Bird? The
This
guy?
is Bird.
Yeah.
Okay, oops. Oh, okay. Oh my gosh. I'm so sorry. I was something else.
Planning AoE spells over
Snake is
Oh my
Bird.
gosh.
You're gonna
I'm
die.
so sorry. No. Okay, no, I'm glad I asked. Okay, then I'm
allies you can
gonna
target with an AoE spell.
shoot my fave Chaos Bolt at Big Baddie.
Cool.
Oh my gosh. That is 21.
21 will hit.
Okay, so boop. Oh, frick! Didn't have my dice ready.
The number
I know.
one sin.
Okay, alright. We'll just roll it twice then. Let's give him some 8 points plus 13 points of cold damage.
Cold damage.
Yeah.
Yep. Cool. Hits him good. These things don't seem to be reacting to the hits that you are landing on it.
They don't?
There's not a lot of intelligence in those eyes. It seems like they're just sort of, they're clearly effective,
Okay.
but they're not reacting in any sort of pained way. Yeah. As the ice just sort of goes up one of its arms and crackles a little bit. Anything else?
That is it.
Cool. Thuvius.
I'm gonna continue to head in. Action. Or my movement.
15, 20. That's 20. You can see the scene now. You want to keep going through?
Yeah, I'm gonna run towards my friend.
25, 30.
Bonus action dash. And I'm gonna make a. I'm gonna drop a booming blade attack.
Cool. Walk me through how that works again.
It's just a regular weapon attack, but then if. As part of casting a spell, you must make a melee attack with the weapon against one creature within range. Otherwise, the spell fails. On a hit, the target suffers normal attack. If the target willingly moves before the end of your next turn, it takes 1d8 thunder.
Cool. Cool.
So let's see if I hit. That's a 16 hit.
Yes, it will.
Oh wait, that's up. 18 hit.
Still, actually, now it doesn't hit. Got a very specific threshold.
Damn.
And a sneak attack too, because your friend's on top.
Oh, it is sneak attack?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll call that sneak attack.
4 plus 6 plus 11 plus 14.
14. Cool.
Took way too long.
You sort of murmur something as you pull out your dagger and slash up into its back, and it. Now there's sort of like a
Sheathed in booming energy.
yeah, there's sort of a shaky like aura around it. Your ears start to ring a little bit, Nate, as you're on top of it. How much was that again? Do you remember?
14 damage.
14. Perfect.
Yeah.
Cool.
Thank you.
Your turn.
Wow, I'm so excited to my turn.
This is just the front to sell. to sell dice.
Can I like continue walking?
Yeah. You might take an attack of opportunity.
Really?
No, actually, you can't because he already used his attack of opportunity.
Oh, amazing. Yeah. Okay. No. Yeah.
Where?
No. Like keep going. No.
5,
Yeah.
10.
Yeah.
There.
No more.
15,
A little more.
20.
Okay. Yeah. We'll leave it there. I'm gonna turn around and I'm gonna unsheath my flute.
Good.
Just when I thought this day couldn't get any better.
And I would like.
Oh, you a fucking bard.
I would like to lift it. And I'm gonna blow a dart out the end at that guy.
Cool, make an attack roll.
14.
Yep.
Okay, great. And
These
then
are big, fucking fleshy dudes with no armor.
amazing.
They're not
And
terribly
then
hard to
I'm
see.
gonna use one of my bardic inspirations to add some. I'm gonna add some psychic blades.
Ooh.
To it. 5. That's a 6. And then also, from the dart. 5, 6. So that's 12 damage.
12 damage as the dart hits, and then these just like purple slashes appear around where the dart was.
Whoa. You're welcome.
Yes, I saw.
Did you purposely wear purple today for this?
Yes, and I might have worn purple last
Are you
week.
gonna wear purple every week?
I am going to try my darndest.
Love that.
And yeah, that's it.
Cool. That's awesome. Henrietta's gonna run up here. 15, 20, 25, 30. And she's going to hold her hand out and a lightning bolt is gonna across towards this guy. He manages to dodge it, but he's still gonna take some damage. Some damage is taken. This doesn't matter. It's an NPC fighting an NPC.
Yeah.
But you see, those of you who can see, so you and kind of you see Henrietta usher forth a lightning bolt that this guy sort of ducks under, but it sort of singes him.
Yeah.
Both of you make a perception check. And it is Karasu's turn.
Dodges a lightning bolt.
5.
What's perception? 10.
Cool. All right. Well, never mind.
We're busy.
Yeah, we're fighting.
Okay. I'm gonna start going to town on the big boy right in front of me.
Cool.
Yeah. 20?
20
Not
lit,
natural.
yeah.
Okay.
A natural 20 or
No, not natural. And 8.
8 does not hit.
That was damage.
Oh. Yeah. Cool.
Okay. And let's take another swingy. And 16.
16 will hit, yeah.
Okay. And 7.
7, cool. Yeah, you cut some big chunks off of him. You sort of do an X slash and just a piece of him falls out.
Nice.
Not terribly pleasant, but works. At this point, those of you who can see this guy, he's going to grab a piece of his arm. He's going to grab his arm, where it seems as though his cloth is ripped of his fabric, covering up anything that you could have potentially seen, but you didn't. And he's going to grab the chest and just teleport out of existence with the chest.
Oh, there goes all my money. I didn't see it.
You didn't see it. Cool. The Spore and the green guy are dead, so they're out of the order. Elril.
I'm going to Healing Light Finn. It looks like he's a little worse for the wear. Finn, go ahead and give yourself 10 walking hit points.
Oh, thanks, man.
Yeah, don't mention it. And then I'm going to action Packed Weapon my rapier into existence.
Nice.
Keep your head in the game, Finn. I'm gonna get ready to fight this meat bag.
I fucked up. I didn't have him take his turn, so he's going to take it now. He's going to run. That could provoke an attack of opportunity from you if you want.
Yeah.
Cool.
I'm gonna step forward small.
12.
12 will hit, yeah. Roll some damage.
10.
10, nice. Yeah, he's getting cut to pieces pretty quickly here.
Just leaving a chunky trail
Yeah.
everywhere he goes.
He's gonna run over here, and he is going to bring his fists down on the two of you simultaneously. So the first one on Finn, natural 20,
Yeah, I think that hits.
and on Elril, that is a non-natural 20. So for Finn, that's 18 points of damage.
Hey, but you just got healed.
Nope,
so-
but I'm unconscious.
Finn is down.
Thanks, man.
And then on Elril, that is 14 points of bludgeoning damage. So when the fist comes up, Finn does not. Nate.
Can I jump off the back of that thing towards that wall? I want to get into like a 30-foot radius, like just a 30-foot radius of those two.
So I'll say you can jump to there probably.
Okay.
And then you have half your movement left.
Half.
Yeah.
Would it be less if I just slid down? Would that be less than half?
No, that's gonna be half. Getting off of him is gonna be half your movement either way.
Okay. Well, I still want to do that.
Cool. So you have 15 left.
I want to get closer to them.
10, 15.
Is that a 30?
You can't see what's happening here. There's a wall.
Well, I was on top of him, so I thought I could see.
Yeah, but it's at a distance. Like you see that there is a shark. There's a big man over here, but you didn't see Finn go down.
I know. I
am down.
I had this plan before Finn went down.
I actually have a thing. A 30-foot radius?
Yeah.
Do you?
This was 30 feet.
No, it's a 30-foot diameter.
You're right.
It's not a 30-foot radius.
The 30-foot diameter. No, it's 30 foot.
No, it's a 15-foot radius.
You're right.
Maybe you have another one.
I do have another one.
There was a discussion before.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a 20-foot radius.
I'm going to.
What?
It's a 20-foot radius.
Fine, then it works. Peter, you're dead to me. You're
sorry.
both off the show.
Okay.
Sorry.
I'm gonna. So it's gonna hit those three.
Does it have to come from you? What is the range of this spell?
It is a 30-foot. Oh, did I say radius? I'm sorry. Diameter. Centered around me.
What?
Oh, centered around you. 30-foot
Yeah.
diameter centered around you won't get any of them.
Even if I move closer with the
This is-
dash.
Because this is a cage. You're not hitting anybody.
Yeah,
Okay,
it's
then
the
I
cage
didn't.
down.
What am I talking? I didn't even jump off that guy.
Rewind.
One of these days I will channel divinity. I promise. It's just we're always so far apart.
Yeah. Emotionally and physically.
Yeah. Oh well.
It's pretty emotionally cohesive.
That's definitely super fair.
Okay, I'm just gonna hit that guy.
It's fine.
I'm just gonna hit that guy.
Okay.
13.
13 hits, yeah.
Okay. And did I mention it was divine?
You did now. That's like Paladin's rule, dude. You
This
can just
turn-
decide.
This turn has a lot of revisionist history.
Yeah.
Well, no, you get to pick afterwards. Paladins
Yeah.
are great.
10 physical.
And physical.
5 emotional.
12 radiant.
12 radiant. Cool. Yeah, another explosion. This one right on his head.
Yeah.
And the head just splatters off to the side. There's like half a head left, but it's
Wait,
still
should have
down.
added? Never mind. I'm done.
Cool.
Oh wait, add 2 to that because I'm fighting style dueling and I've never done. I'm always afraid to do that.
Sure. Into it.
Yeah.
He go boom boom. Cool.
Yeah.
That will make it his turn. He's gonna try to grapple you again.
Cool.
Mm-hmm.
17.
It's a natural one, so he's gonna punch himself in the fucking face. This is what's gonna happen. He takes 7 points of fucking damage.
Good.
You get the dumb one.
This one seems to. It's not pain. It's like anger at its own ineptitude, and that's all it can do, really. No, I mean, yeah, that's all it can do. Cool. That'll make it Finn's turn.
Uh-oh.
Did you say uh-oh? Oh yeah. Death save, please.
Yeah.
Death.
I don't think I've ever made it.
I wasted 2 divine light rolls on you.
Wasted.
11.
That's a success.
Should have waited till after you punch it down.
Cool.
Okay, so how far away am I from this person that just fell over and looks like they need my help?
Like 60 feet away?
Like 60 feet or 60 feet?
We'll say 60 feet.
Oh my gosh, that's so amazing because I'm just gonna say, hey Finn, you can do it. Just pick yourself up and you're gonna be amazing. And I'm just gonna healing word in.
Cool, roll it.
Okay, 7 hit points.
You feel an angelic voice speaking in your ear, and you open your eyes, and you see the big man looking down at you.
Am I dead?
Anything else from you?
Yeah, and then I'm just gonna say to the big man standing over him, I just have to say your aura is like the least beautiful aura I have ever seen. It's like a putrid green, and all I have to say is boring. Done. Vicious mockery.
What's the save?
Wisdom.
That is a 15.
Okay, fine. Doesn't get viciously mocked.
Got a thick skull and thick skin also, so
Ooh, putrid green aura.
maybe it likes that.
That's it.
Cool, that's gonna make it Henrietta's turn. Henrietta's gonna be sort of pissed about the whole not being able to kill that thing. But she is going to cast Ray of Enfeeblement. You're gonna go over here. And just a black ray sort of shoots out of her hand to hit this guy. I believe she needs to make a check for that. Spells that matter. I've made a document called Spells That Matter. And if your spells aren't on there, don't matter. She's gonna hit. So, you see as the ray goes into the back of this creature, it sort of hunches over and seems a bit more exhausted. It now makes strength weapon attacks at disadvantage. It only does half damage on them. So that's cool. Cool, so that will bring it to this guy's turn in the right order. He is going to assume that you're still dead because he's not smart, so he's going to take 2 attacks on you. Oh my fucking god. 11 to hit?
Oh, on me?
Yes.
Oh, no, 17 AC.
Cool, so you dodge out of the way of the first one, and the second one is a non-natural 20. No one hit? 10 points of damage.
Oof, I'm unconscious.
Cool.
Finn, watch out!
They're gonna turn and
Just play that man.
Finn, I'm here!
run over here.
Just play dead man, unconscious bomb.
Oh, well, that was so scary. Oh,
Cool. That is gonna make it Karasu's turn.
I'm gonna pursue the chunky boy.
You're finished. Cool. You're up on him with 1 square of movement.
Yeah.
He's barreling towards you.
I'm not happy.
10.
10 will hit, yeah.
He is a chunky boy.
Just a chunky boy with no armor.
And 7.
7 damage. Cool.
Destroy him now before he can get to me and I'll die.
Don't forget about your thing you can do. Remember that?
The
Samurai show?
yeah. I just don't want to use it this early.
Okay, fair. You can do
So I'm gonna
another
do
one.
another one. That's 11.
Yeah, 11 will hit.
And 8.
8 damage. Nice. Cool. So that is. He's skinny at this point.
Clarification. I just want to make sure I do have that written down. Is that fighting spirit?
Yeah.
Okay, got it.
Yeah. Did you write down that item that I sent you?
Yes.
Yeah. He's got a lot of chunks taken out of him. This thing isn't looking great anymore. Cool. That makes it. Oh, real death save, please.
1 save.
Cool. Nate.
Nathan.
I was just typing an item. I was doing some character maintenance.
Did I get skipped?
Yeah.
Probably did.
You did.
Since Booming Blade? Yeah, you did.
Whatever. keep
Sorry.
going.
You go for it then.
Oh, we're just gonna boom and blade again.
Roll it.
That's 14.
14, yeah.
Is it still sneak attack, or is it just?
Yeah, he's up on there, so
Yeah.
you're flanking.
4 plus
Fucking rogues.
8.
What do you mean? It's in my third.
12.
12 damage. Yep. Thing re-goes. All right, Nate. Now it's your turn.
Okay, cool. Yeah, just gonna hit again.
Cool.
15.
15 will hit.
12 damage.
12 damage. Cool. Cool. It is its turn now, and it's just gonna give up on trying to do the thing it was gonna do, and it's gonna run you straight into this wall. Though I think that activates Booming Blade.
Yeah.
What is-
so a D8 of thunder damage. So 7.
7. As its body just sort of rocks.
Booming blade is
You can
broken.
read it.
Make a dex save for me.
6.
Cool. So he's gonna ram himself and you into the wall.
Okay.
Pretty fast.
It shouldn't be
12 points of damage. It is also going to take those 12 points of damage, and it's not looking so good. Yeah, that's its turn though. Although, yeah, at the end of its turn, you see its eyes go from just hit the top button again.
For the viewers at home, I
There you
did
go.
just roll my concentration check and I did pass.
Cool. For Shield of Faith.
Yeah.
Its eyes start to like bleed at this point, and it's starting to make like a noise where it was previously silent. Finn.
Okay, can I still play dead and cast a spell?
Sure. Make a sleight of hand check to cast a spell.
Oh man.
stealthily.
Okay. 16.
16. I mean, yeah, probably. No. That's a natural 20 on its perception. So it does notice that you cast a spell, but you can go ahead and cast
Okay,
it.
cool. Can Chunky Boy make a dex save?
It's a spell.
This is a
So
snob.
he does have advantage on that.
Oh, he's one of those.
Yeah, that is a
Well, he's gonna take
14.
fail.
All right. Curse this thing's
He's
negative
gonna-
1 dexterity.
He's going to take 9 cold damage as a bunch of snowballs pop him.
Nice. Yeah. It hits him bad. This thing isn't looking so good. It's also got the eye bleeding, roaring sort of situation going on. It's gone berserk a little bit. Cool. So,
Can I?
yeah.
This might be too much, but can I bonus action take the purple crystal that mystery woman gave me and like just shove it in?
Sure, you
Does it do anything?
you hit him in the cold, unconscious face
Anything.
with a crystal.
This is more for just roleplay, but
Yeah.
just help.
Just smacking him. Cool. That Thuvius, it's your turn in the order.
No.
You just went because you missed your last turn.
Okay.
Maybe it just takes time.
I'm gonna
Maybe
stay
it just
after
takes
this
time
thing.
until we get
I'm
to
gonna-
me
I'm
again.
gonna attack it again.
You gonna run up to it?
Yeah. I
Essentially,
should
you have to crush it
booming
into
blade,
powder,
but
and, like,
I'm
so-
It's not looking so hot. It's looking pretty,
I'm just
pretty
I'm
like
just
on
gonna
its on its
sneak
last
attack
legs.
it. That is a 23 hit.
23 will hit, yeah.
Am I still? Is this really flanking?
He's on top of it, yeah. He's severely distracting it. He's on top of it, hacking at it. Like,
That's 14.
14, cool. You run up and you just take the blade like through
It's a short sword, I think.
the short sword into its back. You hear something snap and the thing just folds over back.
Ah.
He does fall sort of. You manage to jump out of the way in time, but you don't fall off the thing. Its top half just like welts as you've snapped its spine and killed it. Cool. Your turn.
Okay, so someone needs my help again. But also I'm kind of a little scared of this person in front of me. How far away is he from me and how far away?
He's 65 feet away from you.
Okay, and how far away am I from the madman?
15 feet.
Okay, I'm gonna move 5 feet in. I'm gonna call out the power of the purple crystal. And then it's just gonna make you feel like really great. Like just so great.
Just
that
roll
you
the
wake
dice.
up. 6.
I just wake up with a rock in my face.
Yeah, you're just holding a rock on his head.
Was it me?
Drew,
Was it
help
the
you
rock?
Why are you hitting me?
I wasn't hitting him. I'm just holding it.
And then I would like to take the rest, so I want to run away.
Okay. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
No, I only have
25.
25 because I moved in.
25.
Yeah,
There you go.
yeah, so.
Cool.
Wait.
What? Are we still like?
I might as well mock him viciously again, right?
Sure. That is a save of 10.
Oh my gosh, he's viciously mocked. By me going, haha, you think you can attack moi? That's it.
What did you roll?
That's 3 psychic damage, and he has disadvantage on his next attack.
He doesn't have an attack. As you run away, it starts sprinting after you. And you're like, you think you can attack me? It trips.
I said moi.
Moi. It trips over something, just goes head first, and the whole thing just folds up like an accordion.
Yeah, what was that again? Oh, you're dead. What?
Cool, and that's combat, yeah.